In Kenya's Mau Forest, there are many reasons to be grateful.
Wakati tumeenda kutoa asali kwa msitu, huwa tukipata tunafurahi. Tunafurahi kwa sababu najua ya kwamba watoto wameshiba.
The Ogiek people are one of the last hunter-gatherer communities in East Africa. For centuries, this song of thanksgiving has been heard among the trees.
We have everything inside this forest. We don't have to go and find anything else. You come, you get a ready cooked food, you eat and take for your family.
But for Stephen Unsilo, this is now a paradise lost. He is one of roughly 1,000 Ogiek who have been evicted from the forest in the last year. Now, honey must be harvested quickly while the soldiers aren't around.
I want you to, all of you here, to taste this honey.
The Kenyan government say they are acting to protect the ecosystem, but the Ogiek believe the real reason is financial.
I want you to taste our honey.
Yeah, I want
to.
They think the land will be used for lucrative carbon credit projects.
Just when the issue of carbon credit came to Kenya, we started suffering from there. When you tell me to go out of my home, you've killed me. I don't have anywhere else to go. So according to me, carbon credit is the death of Ogiek community.
Now, economic incentives are created to protect the forest.
Carbon credits allow polluting companies to pay to offset their emissions. It's now a multi-billion-dollar industry, and Kenya's President Ruto has spotted an opportunity.
We need to be practical, we need to be forthright, and that is why Kenya just passed the law that will facilitate carbon trading.
The Dubai-based firm Blue Carbon signed an agreement with the government last year aimed at producing carbon credits from millions of hectares of land. While the company say they have no ongoing projects in Kenya, human rights lawyers fear the offset industry could threaten indigenous people.
Today, you cannot access most of our forests because the government has already mortgaged them. The government has already collected money from some international sources so that they make money out of the carbon credit. And some of the conditions to be able to access this money is that these forests should not be accessible to anybody.
As Kenya's largest forest, the Mau is now valuable real estate, but human beings are no longer welcome.
This was the cupboard of our where he put milk, cups, plates.
Until last November, this was Stephen's family home.
You see another house here, which they put down. That was the kitchen.
When soldiers came to demolish it, his grandfather, Kotiongo, could only stand and watch.
Nakonga hii nyumba naangusha. Sina simama hapa tu. Nilisikia kibaya sana. Sikokuwa hakuna bali naweza kuponya. Nilisikia mbaya na eti tu ngekuja kuua mimi. Oache hiyo mambo mbaya.
This is a small house. This is the bedroom of the grandfather. He rests in his bed here.
While the rest of the family fled to a nearby village, Kotiongo refused to leave. He's built a makeshift home despite constant threats from the forestry guards.
Mali ulikuwa sisi watoto uliishwa hapa. Sasa mimi naoa na huyo ulikuwa anasaliwa hapa. Na naona sasa mzee. Na naona baba yake kama mimi tu si nywele nyeupe.
In a village just outside the forest, Stephen's family are trying to build a new life.
Unity of the family, that relationship, that bond is now breaking. Now you have to live your own life, provided you survive.
Separated from everything they have ever known, it's hard to adapt. Margaret, Veronica, and Simpet, 3 generations, now struggling to provide the children with food, education, and hope.
We are hoping we will go back to our place, because even this environment isn't good for raising children. We have a lot of people with different behaviors, and there we were used to live peacefully. We were just living in a harmonious place. But our wish, maybe one day, we will go back there.
Despite court orders upholding the Ogiek's claim to the land, the Kenyan government shows no sign of changing course. If a balance cannot be found between protecting natural environments and those who rely on them, it won't be long before the Ogiek song is silenced for good.